Oh, and welcome back, Marquette. Another thing to look forward to this week, a physics theater teacher from the Milwaukee High School of Arts will be giving a lecture on Wednesday. Stephen Kohler will be giving a speech on STEM teaching and physics passion and play. Kohler is part of the Noyce Scholar Program Future STEM Teacher Seminar Series. This program encourages STEM majors and professionals to become teachers. Administration is free and everyone is welcome to attend. The speech will take place in the Schrader Complex, 112 at 4:30 p.m. For more information, you can contact the co-director of the Noyce Scholar Program. And we welcome tonight Tribune reporter Tony DeZino. Welcome, Tony. It's great to have you.
Thanks for being on.
So tonight you'll be telling us about your story about the iPhone and its potential. So for our not so tech savvy viewers, what is an iPhone?
You know, an iPhone is Apple's first dive into the cell phone industry. It's a massive project, and it's an incredible, amount that's on there. There's 85,000 apps. It's a phone. It's got internet access, email access. It's really this all-in-one technological marvel.
Wow, so you mentioned it's more than a phone. So what benefits does having one bring to the average student's life?
Well, for a student, if you don't want to travel around with your laptop and you want to check your email or check your grades before you go to class, you can do that. There's just any number of things you can do on there that is just really, it kind of eliminates the need for a laptop in certain cases.
Oh, that's so useful and so portable. And you've also mentioned that part of your story has to do with the application aspect. So what are they and what are the most popular ones to have?
Yeah, the apps are, as I say, there's over 85,000 of them. Some of the more popular ones, the Wikipedia one, obviously if you want to look up some random facts, you can do that. There's the USA Today app for real news. ESPN Score Center, say I'm from Arizona, for instance, and I want to check how the teams are doing back home. I can look at that. Even though I'm 2,000 miles away, freezing in Wisconsin, you can do that. There's something called Tweet the Beat, where you can actually, if you have an iPhone, you can listen to a song and tell your Twitter followers what you're listening to. So it combines different levels of social media aspects at that point.
Wow, it just seems like the iPhone encompasses it all. Now I'm afraid that we're pretty much all out of time. Where do you see the iPhone's future heading, just before we end?
It's a smartphone, and it's still kind of early in its time. There's the BlackBerry out there, and there's not a lot of people that have it yet, but certainly as time progresses, I think more people will start buying it.
Well, that's great. Well, now I'm definitely even more interested in the iPhone than I already was. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Tony. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
We look forward to reading your story tomorrow.
Thanks.
And the Office of Student Development has announced a leadership workshop series for student organization members and officers. 6 workshops will make up the fall leadership series. There will be drawings for prizes at each workshop for gift certificates, publicity designs, pizza parties, and more. In addition, all participants at each workshop will be placed in a drawing at the end of the semester for cash to put towards your organization's future activities. University President Father Robert A. Wild and other top university officials will hold a forum tomorrow evening that will invite students to speak out. The floor is open for students to ask questions and make suggestions to the administration. Attending students will be entered in a contest to win a new video iPod. The event will take place in the AMU first floor lobby from 7 to 9 p.m. And effective November 2nd, a former Milwaukee Journal Sentinel reporter will be joining the Marquette Law School faculty. Alan Bursuk, who left the newspaper after 37 years, will become a new fellow-in-law for the school. His new duties will include writing for the law school faculty blog and magazine, as well as for numerous other publications. He will be joining other fellow-in-law Mike Goucher of WISN-TV, who joined the faculty in 2007. Borsuk is expected to continue writing his Sunday education column for the Sentinel. In other law school news, award-winning Milwaukee journalist Mike Goucher will sit down with Brewers Vice President Marty Wronski this Wednesday from noon to 1 p.m. for On the Issues in Sensenbrenner Hall. Wronski is in charge of overseeing all legal work for the team, which includes negotiating coaches and players' contracts, as well as sponsorship agreements. Prior to joining the Brewers, Wronski worked as an assistant professor of legal writing at Marquette and was also a litigation associate for the law firm of Foley and Lardner. A complete schedule of On the Issues guests is available online. And coming up after the break, we'll be taking a look at the world of Marquette sports. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.